Paz en bendición a mi gente. Una vez más estoy de vuelta a su hermano en verdad. Yo te aquí probando hermano. Listen, most things I sometimes see on social media and I ignore it, I don't address it. But something in recent times that I felt as if, and I've been kind of paying attention to it and, following it in some way. But this involves a brother that goes by the name of Trust.Mula. Now, Trust.Mula is a former member of the Almighty Latin King Queen Nation. And he, in recent times, I guess he did a drop your flag challenge or something of the sort like that. And for whatever his reasons are, they're his. The one thing about it, though, is that, how I came across him, this Manito, and for those who don't know, I'm talking about in my personal circle. There's few people in my circle whom I know, and there's others that don't. But I am a former active member of the Almighty Latin King Queen Nation. Of the Queens Wolf Tribe Division. I was Primera Corona of that division. Of that, I oversaw Queens, Staten Island, and Long Island. Um, anyway, this Manito, he decided to, I guess, tell a story, and how I came across him was like, he was giving a testimony about how he was locked down and so forth and whatnot. He was a Latin king, so forth, yada yada yada. And he mentioned about how he felt that brothers did him dirty when he was down, didn't hold him down properly. He got into a story about like how brothers are trying to, like, when you're down and you need brothers are trying to, get with your lady and this, that, and the third. And I'm listening to the whole 9 yards, and I'm figuring out, okay, well, maybe this brother got a beef with a couple of brothers, and they mention their names in particular, but maybe he got a beef with a couple of brothers of the nation that did him dirty, and he's trying to air it out and get it off his chest. My thing is, instead of that, and maybe airing it to those brothers, and again, that's what I thought he was doing. He then, in another video, basically was trying to shit on the whole NYC, the whole Tri-State Barrel. Now, I don't know for what his reasons was behind that, but I tried to make some enlightenment of it going off of the first video that I saw of him, and he was giving his story.